Welcome, friends. It is I, Hi-Rez Studios, and it's time for a shorty for this vlog because I got jacked to talk about. Patch notes. Okay, so, the skins all look amazing except for Father Time. That one creeped me the f*** out. So, yeah, I don't know if I want that skin. Oh, jeez. I definitely want the Demoness skins because pretty hot. You got the Lady Gaga skin. That's cool and all. Probably should have seen that coming. I don't know how I didn't. And then Mech Khepri, we knew it was coming. We knew that skin was coming, and it's here now. So, yay. Thing is, you know, just these skins, I kind of wish they would do like a series, one for each class, so that you could have teams of these things. It would be really cool. You got like a Demon team, an Angel team, a Mech team, this and that sports team. But they're just doing skins for whoever it works for, and that's fine too. It's just, would be cool to see series so that you could just do team-based skin battles, which would be kind of fun to see. I really think that would be fun. As far as balancing goes, everything is fine. I don't disagree with any of the balancing. I think it's all fine. The honor buff is surprising, but it's still fine. Like, it's more rewarding for that ult. It's a really good ult. That ult is beast, but making it a little bit stronger. Okay, fine. That's not bad. It's only a little bit stronger. The Hell nerf is not as significant as people feel. It does hurt her a little bit, but it's not that significant. She's still going to be good, just not as good to an extent, but she's still going to be great. She basically loses about 100 off her heal. She's still going to be a really good heal there. She, let's see, what else is there? The 2-second extra cooldown does hurt her a little bit in her ability to heal more often and do more damage. But with max cooldown, which is the way I like to play her, I'm perfectly fine. She goes from a 6-second full combo to a 7-second full combo, so that's fine for me. 1 extra second can make the difference, but, yeah, might be fine. All the other ones, the Khepri nerfs just keep coming. Khepri is Khepri. His kit is ridiculous. That's why he's getting nerfed so damn many times. Like, we all knew it on day one. You're like, damn, that kit is ridiculous. That kit's gonna get nerfed. We just didn't think it was gonna get nerfed so many times. We didn't realize how good Khepri was gonna be. Xing Shen nerf is also fine because Xing freaking Shen is for Xing freaking Shen. He's hard as hell to kill. He does a lot of damage, so the nerfs are fine for him. And then the Zeus nerf, meh, okay, fine, whatever. That doesn't mean all that much, and I think that's everybody. So, I am fine with, oh yeah, Tyr gets some power on him, and that's just indicative of just the power creep coming up, so he got to get a little bit stronger because of that. I think everyone's fine. Honor, I didn't think needed a nerf, needed a buff, but he got it. Tyr, I didn't think needed a buff, but he got it. Like, Tyr, we keep seeing, like, I don't know if we have any videos recently showing Sober playing Tyr, but dude's beast with Tyr. We see Tyr just wreck people. Of course, that's in casual. You also got to consider pro. This is the thing, though. Balancing is weird in that it has to consider 3 factors. It has to consider casual, has to consider ranked, has to consider pro. And they have to do all these things in different ways. Just try to balance them all out. They've done nerfs to gods who are just too good in casual. And then they've done the same thing for ranked. And then they've done the same thing for pro. And they just keep balancing them out here and there. And that's just how you got to do it. And just because it's 3 different kinds of metas, the pro meta is, of course, the top meta. Ranked tries to copy that a little bit and has their own little bit of meta. And casual is anything goes, where people are trying to copy ranked, trying to copy pro, and then trying to do their own thing, where things can get pretty messy and pretty interesting. But they all have their own metas, but one trickles down to the next as they go. That's definitely what happens there. But at no point should you think the pros, the way they do it, is the way you have to do casual. If you think that, you're going to have some heartache, because they're doing something specifically because they know how to do it, or they're playing as a team that knows how to do it. There are certain picks and comps and just moves that are reliant on perfect comms and players knowing exactly how to work with each other. If you're solo queuing, that ain't going to work out, even if you're dual queuing. If you're 5-manning, which is essentially if you have a team that you know each other very well, then you're essentially scrimming, then yeah, you can do some of those crazy pro stuff. But if you're solo queuing or dual queuing, it's not going to work out the way you think it's going to. Just copying the pros just ain't going to be enough there. And just see that over and over again, not just with Smite, but any game. That's just not how it works. You got to understand why. Doing what they do ain't going to be good enough. Which goes back, of course, to my whole thing about just copying the pros. Seeing what the pros do and understanding why they do it will help you go a long way. Just doing what the pros do will not. And that's just a simple thing, just very important. That's not just in games, but in life itself. If you just see what someone does but don't understand why they do it, you can maybe do that thing, but you won't understand why. So if something comes up that needs you to tweak it, you won't know how, and then you're screwed. Which is not so great. We haven't done patch notes videos lately, and that's just because of just how busy things have been. We'll probably get back on that during the winter time. We'll see how we do this. It's just because it's been been a crazy time lately with things, but we'll see how it goes. Internship will be down until January, so I can do more content. School will be down until January as well. But once school gets back up, it's going to be insane. Oh my god, I'm going to be stupidly busy, so we'll see what happens there. Our next evolution as a channel will probably be in the summer. That is because I will be fully done with school by then. I will have 5 degrees and 4 or 5 certificates as well. So I'm going to have 10 papers to my name. And it adds a whole lot of education. And all that stuff better get me into a job and a career so we can get going with that. But I'll be done with school at that point. So it'll just be whatever job I find, trying to move up, trying to make my way in the world, in the real world, and get that all going there. And hopefully do well there, to the point that I can afford to, well, support things here in the digital world. You know, it'd be great. It'd be really cool to be able to afford even more, just bigger and better giveaways, more equipment, stuff like that, and it will happen soon enough. And then hopefully in like 10 years, we're just so damn good at this that we are able to just be purely a channel, and I don't have to do a job outside to support the channel. Because the goal is to be able to have your channel support itself. That is the ultimate goal, to be able to do this on its own without needing a job to keep it going. That is the big goal. And for the time being, that is not being reached, of course, because, well, it's a long way to get there. You rely on ad revenue, you rely on donations, you rely on Patreon, you rely on... There's so many things to help you keep going here. Someday in the future, finally get that stream, that Twitch button. Still don't have it. We've been doing good on numbers, but we just don't have it, unfortunately. So, just gotta keep plugging away to get it. Just how it is. Oh, let's see here. Smite related, Paladins related. I'm glad they reverted that siege engine thing. I'm not really liking the balance of Paladins this week. The first week I thought it was pretty good. Everyone was performing really well. Really close matches, very good back and forth. This week's Paladins, I just have not enjoyed the game at all. I really am not liking it. If this week was the first week, we would probably not see anything out of me, including that guide. I really enjoyed the first week, not enjoying the second week. I'm glad they reverted the siege engine change. And they're gonna get rid of jumping, which is weird to me for a number of reasons. One is Buck has a jump, Pip has a jump, well, Waitlist does a jump. So it's really weird that they're thinking about just taking jumping away because people are hopping too much. But that is a strategy of dodging, so it's really weird to see them considering doing that. And that'll probably be in the next big patch, and we'll just see how that does things. It's just weird, because there's certain times you have to just jump over barriers to get to your next area, so it's very odd to see them take away jumping. Smite doesn't need jumping because it's just been stupid since its inception. It's just there to be silly and just taunt. It's not really there to do anything at all, which is why I always thought it was stupid to have jump. But in Paladins, jumping has an actual mechanic function, and the fact they're taking it away is very odd to me, so we'll see how that is going forward. And my videos are going to be critical of that. It's going to be trying to have fun, but also being critical of how the game is forming every week when we do an episode on it. Just because of I feel like that's where I'm going to give my feedback. Is just say, here's what I view of the game based on what I'm doing right now. There you go, because that is a shot. That is a look at the game. And we have an AFK almost every game, and I bring that up. And it's very frustrating having AFKs. It's not good. There needs to be a way to curb that. And outright just getting rid of those accounts, I feel, is just the best way to do it, because it's happening too damn often. And what's going on is people are saying that there are people who are just, they get in the game and then they just AFK every match. Because what they're really doing is you get XP either way. So what they're really doing is they're just AFKing, getting the XP, getting to level 4, and then getting more codes and just sending them out or selling them. And that's not good. The fact that's actually happening is not good. And this is the problem with people in general, is that they will find the laziest way to do something, and it usually screws everyone else over, and that's just unfortunate. And that's apparently what's happening here, because that's what I keep hearing is there's so many damn AFKs, and you get XP for winning and losing, because of course you do, and that some people are actually selling these beta keys, and it's like, holy crap, really? That's not good. That's not good at all. That's really not good. I need to give away some beta keys. I have a couple more, thanks to viewers giving us some. But right now, not feeling Paladins at the moment. Hell Guide will be out by Thursday. Try to work on some machinimas and guides going forward. Once I'm done with school, definitely. I will see how that all goes. Anything else Smite related? I don't... Or Hi-Rez related, I suppose. No, nothing else. Still not an Overwatch? Now, whenever Overwatch happens, whenever the hell that happens, we'll see some content coming out of that, because I really want to play it. I've been watching a lot of Overwatch and it just looks so fun, and I really like the way that game works. It's more in the line of TF2 in that the progression as you go in a match dictates who you probably should be and also which side you're on. Because the big difference is Overwatch lets you change classes pretty much on the fly when you're dead. Whereas Paladins it's straight up like a MOBA. Like, you only have that one character you play and that's it. That is a very big difference in how they work. And so that is a very interesting thing, though, is just the strategy of what classes should you be at what given time in Overwatch, and I really like that. It's going to make it really interesting how we want to do character-specific videos, since we can't just switch around. But it is going to be interesting to just do just game in general and just go, okay, we're this class now, we're doing this, we're this class now, we're doing that. It'll be very fun and very interesting to do that. I cannot wait to finally get my hands on Overwatch. In December, which is coming up, we're going to have Xenoblade Chronicles, and that'll be like once I'm done with school and work and the winter vacation's happening, we're just going to see me streaming a crap ton of Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm just going to play it whenever I have the chance, whenever there's no content to work on. I'm going to just be playing it and going through that thing on stream. Not through YouTube, because it's a Nintendo game. Nintendo's still not cool about YouTube, which is still very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I don't know why they do that, but they did it, and it's still being like that, and it's very unfortunate. It just makes me sad. It's just Nintendo usually does right by others, but they're not doing right by others by doing what they do with YouTube. It's very frustrating. That money doesn't mean shit to them. It's basically just the whole bottom line and stuff like that, which is just too bad, because they're usually not the company you see doing that. So it is a company. A company's a company, and that's what they're going to do. But by doing that, it makes sure we never put Nintendo content on YouTube, which is the big mistake they're making, because that happened in a big way. A lot of people just stopped doing that, and it's very unfortunate. I don't know if there's anything else. I didn't even talk about the game in the background. I didn't. So, a lot of nice skins. You got the Apooch skin, the Scylla skin, and then there is Base Drop with DJanus. DJanus. No, he's DJanus. Screw it. There you go. DJanus. There you go. So, I figure, hey, Jinx, how about we use the first Janus game? How about we show that? Just show what Janus used to be. And he was a different beast. We're talking, his Kamehameha, you could only stand still to use it. You couldn't move around while doing it. I don't think you were CC immune during it either. And it was broken in certain ways, though. Like, I believe it hit, everything it hit took a bunch of damage. You could hit the Titan with it. You could hit, well, you can still hit the objectives with it. But it used to do a lot more damage against the objective, if I remember correctly. But it used to be redonkulous. It was hard as hell to aim it, but it used to do stupid damage to an amazing degree. It still does, though. You can still wipe people out instantly with it, but it was just different. Now, that's a thing I really need to learn. I just never do because I don't play Janus enough. Is the spawn-to-spawn kill attack. This is something that expert Januses are able to do, and it's really amazing. Is if you know how to do it, when you know an opponent's going to spawn, you know how long it takes your ult to go, which you can practice in custom. You know exactly where to fire from spawn to hit the enemy's spawn. And when the enemies have squishies, if you do this correctly, they never get to do anything. If it's an enemy Loki and you really don't like Loki, if you understand the timing of spawn and when to fire and everything, you can do your ult and hit Loki right as he spawns. This is a very pro move, very hard to do, but if you learn how to do it, it is amazing. And there's videos of that. There's videos of Janus players doing exactly that, where they perfectly time it so that they kill a player every time. Every time they got their ult up and they know that character has been dead, now they're going to come back, they time it perfectly, they hit them at spawn, they're dead, holy crap, it is amazing. And that would be something great to master, but I don't play Janus enough. I play every god. So I am great at every god to an extent, and I'm bad at every god to an extent. That's just how it is. But there you go. So there you go, that is the vlog right there. No major topic to talk about. We've been pretty preachy lately, so we're going to back off on that for at least a week or two. It's a week or two, just that. And also, there's just nothing really big to talk about right now. There's nothing really major that has been happening, just the usual, people being dicks and some other people being great and just stuff like that. That's just usually how it is. As always, just going forward, trying to make the channel better, just improving. I know we're getting better and better at what we're doing. We're getting really good at it, but I know we're still far away from being the best we could be at it. There's just so many ways we can improve and get better that, well, just gotta improve and get better at it. Let's see what else here. LPs. Fallout is really fun. The episodes are really long because holy crap, is there just stuff to do and there's talking and all this stuff and the questing. So those are going to be big episodes, and there's some really good ones coming up. Some are not as good because there's just a lot of conversation, but there's some where it's just, oh my god, so much is happening. And so it's a mix, depending on which episode or what's going on, how entertaining they are in my opinion. I know I could do better at them, but there's times when you just have to be kind of muted because there's dialogue going on. You can't really say too much. But it is a very fun game. I understand why some people hate the game, because as someone who's played all the Fallouts, all of them, I get why some people would hate some of the changes, and there are some changes I don't like. There are a few, and I do talk about them in the game. My biggest one is not that your character has a backstory, because 3 did that a little bit, but that you can't really see what you're saying, and sometimes you say the wrong thing. They give you the gist of what you say, but sometimes the gist is not good enough, and you will say the wrong thing in what your character says. So I'm going to consider just modding that out into just regular dialogue. That would be good. And other little things here and there to gamify the game a little bit more, which takes away a little bit from Fallout, but overall it's a pretty good experience, very fun game. Some people just aren't liking it, which is too bad, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I've always loved the Fallout universe. Like, I really enjoy that world, and I like a lot of the changes they did. I don't like some of the changes, but I like enough of them that I'm not going to play this game. I really am enjoying Fallout 4. Although some of the changes are boneheaded. Okay, so there you go. That is the vlog right there. Oh, last thing to announce, we're going to make the announcement video probably today or tomorrow, which is, well, for December. That is, every single video in December, if you make a comment there, you are entered in a chance to win a game. It'll be indie games in various prices, and there will be some AAA games as well. I'm going to go ahead and... So, like, say there's a Smite game, and then there's, like, the LP video. There's going to be 2 videos that day, right? Like, on, like, Monday. So, you comment on the Smite video, you're entered to win a game because of that one, and then you comment on the Fallout video, you're entered to win a different game based on that video. Like, there's going to be a game attached to each video, each one. So just make a comment, and those 2 doesn't enter you for 2 chances at one game. It enters you at a chance at 2 different games. That's what it is. I got to figure out how I'm going to explain this, because I feel like I keep making it confusing somehow. But there you go. That right there is the vlog. I had fun making it. Hope you're watching it. That's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun, things come by, and see you next time, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Be careful. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Rampage. Nice job. Rampage. You rock. Attack middle lane. Attack the Gulf Fury! Attack the Gulf Fury! Attack the Gulf Fury! Attack the Gulf Fury!
A new threshold.
Nice job! Your middle tower is under attack. Building
A new threshold.
Retreat! 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 Be careful! Ultimate is down. Be careful! An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. No pain, no gain. An enemy has been slain. You rock. Be careful. Be right back.
A touch of power.
Thanks. Ward the fire giant! On my way. Be careful, middle. Enemy missing left. Retreat!
Get through this.
Out of mana. Yes. Your right tower is under attack. Defend right lane.
Get through
Defend
this.
middle lane. Please. Get middle lane.
Go.
Retreat! Yes! Retreat! Retreat! Yes! Be careful! Get middle lane! Enemy missing right!
The way is open.
Make him up! Be careful! Unstoppable! A double kill! Triple
A new
kill!
pressure.
Attack! Fire giant! Fire giant! Nice job! Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. Okay. Attack! Fire giant! Out of mana. Ah! An ally
A new
has
pressure.
been slain.
Get through this.
Be right back.
A very astute choice. Get through this.
Your middle tower is under attack. Be careful. Group up. Group up. Group up. Retreat!
Perfect, as always.
Shut down! That's too bad. Killing spree!
On you go.
Group up! Help! Help! An enemy has been slain. Killing spree! Can't catch me!
A new threshold.
Attack middle lane! Retreat!
A new threshold.
Retreat! Be careful.
A very astute choice.
An enemy has been slain. Immortal! Triple kill! That's too bad. Attack middle lane! Godlike. Retreat! Out of
Watch your
mana.
step.
Get back! Earth smash! An enemy has been slain. Attack middle lane!